Shalom family, this is your favorite girl. Shalom family.
Okay,
Shalom family, this is
your favorite. Okay, blooper take 10.
Shalom family, this is your favorite Akayo.
From the house of Ayo Benya. This is not
Shalom family, this is your favorite Akayo. Mahalak, oh my gosh. Shalom family, this is your favorite Akayo.
Mahalak Yahu.
We call Yahu.
And we are from the house of Ayob and Yahu.
And as you know, Ayob has the fairest daughters in the land.
So,
tell them what the topic is.
The topic is secular music versus truth music.
Music in general, we all know that music can affect the way we live. As far as lifestyle, it can affect our clothing, things that we buy, things that we are involved, or friends that we hang around. It can affect our mood. It can affect many different things. I know for me, especially in the world before coming into the truth, listening to secular music, like, just to name a few, Megan Thee Stallion or Annalie Choppa or NBA Youngboy or Rod Wave, or there's so many more. Listen to them, I guess you could say, I would say those rappers pretty much like deal with anger. Pretty much the whole, I feel like all the rappers now today is very angry and
or sad.
Talks
it's like
sad or exposing themselves or talk about killing this or killing that person, killing this person. But just to name a few, those were the few people that I did listen to that affected my everyday lifestyle, especially like these female artists in the secular music today, as far as like Megan Thee Stallion, I done forgot some, Asian Doll,
who else? Because the rappers I listened to, when it came to secular music, me and her were like two totally different like ends of the spectrum. Like, she would listen to more female like artists. I listen to more like, well, you listen to male rappers, but even the male rappers you listen to, I didn't really listen to like that. I listened to more like Chirac, like hardcore rappers like Chief Keef, G Herbo. I don't know if Montana 300 is from Chicago, but regardless,
I had like one song of his,
but like hard, like Lil Durk, not really hard, but anyway,
because
we're not even gonna go deep into secular because we're not of the world, hell yeah. Or we're not of the world, hell yeah. But basically a lot of killing is what I used to listen to, which all of this just anger. Period. They talked about drugs and fornication, but a lot of it was, I'm gonna shoot you in your head and keep pushing, and it was very dark. And but and I know as far as me, which I think she was getting into this, basically I know how it made me feel. It made it, I guess, brought out a different side of me. I never killed anybody, I never did any of that, but I know when I listened to that music, I was more bold in a way. I was like, you know how you walking in school and you listen to your headphones and you listen to that kind of music, that type of music.
God, I wish somebody would try me.
You like are just very bold. You just get this ruach of anger or like boldness out of nowhere,
or even like, sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, you
but like how I was saying, listening to Megan Thee Stallion and all that, don't let you have your check from work. You about to, because at that time I was in college, so I was like going to parties and stuff. You just got your check, you going to a party, and you know how Megan, I don't know if y'all know, but you know how Megan Thee Stallion dresses. She's very revealing. So like how I was saying earlier, music can also influence the things you wear as far as in your lifestyle or your everyday life. But like listening to female rappers like that, even like Nicki Minaj, like those were the type of things that they portrayed. So when listening to them, you gonna feel like you know, that chick, like, you know, especially with certain things you're wearing, how they say go get in the bag and all that, like, that's how they made you feel, especially when listening to their music. So that's how I used to feel. Like, when I was in college, I had my car, I was working, you know, I went like doing my own thing, like, you know, like, my parents were still helping me, but, you know, being in college, you felt like you had that freedom to do whatever you want to do, and nobody was really watching you for real. Like, your parents would call here and there, and they would check in, and you would talk to them from time to time. But when you was in college, and you in a dorm, and you doing your own thing, it was like, oh yeah, I'm about to go get this bag, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. Everything that they was rapping in them songs, as far as the female artists, I was like, yeah, I'm about to do this, that, and the third. So I'm just speaking on that as far as how that made me feel when listening to female rappers. Now with male rappers, I don't know how. Well, I guess it just go back to like the angry. I ain't never killed nobody, and I never wanted to kill nobody. Yeah. I guess for them, it's more like a fighting type thing. Like, you get like some type of like you get real, like how she said, bold. Like, you get ready to fight somebody for real, for real.
Or so you just on 10. You walk in a school and you may be loud, obnoxious, just being extra for no reason. But I didn't really listen to female rappers. But it wasn't just rappers. I also listened to like R&B, like Daniel Caesar, and more calmer stuff. Yeah. And then I know for me, there was a phase where I would listen to, it wasn't like screaming emo music. It was dark, very heavy. Like, I know as far as, I guess, rappers, it'd be like Lil Uzi, Juice WRLD, like dark, Triple X
Tentacion. How do you say that man name?
Yeah, like as far as the rapper part, and I quote because that's, you're not rapping, but anyway, that dark versus the emo goth, I think I listened to like a couple songs, but I was very depressed and suicidal at one point in my life. So when it came to that type of music, that it wasn't a ruach of anger, it was a ruach of depression, suicidalness, I guess, if that's a word. And then just sadness, very heavy.
So in a way you like related to them, that's why
I related to them, and I could think about how they felt lonely, and you know, we don't gotta get on to that, but
that's all they're saying is just to say that music can affect your mood, the way you live, things you buy, like it can affect all that. So,
and then last thing as far as how it made me feel, or for me, or like a lifestyle for me, as far as how I dressed, I never dressed, I didn't wear crop tops, or I didn't wear for form-fitting clothes as far as like a super tight dress. I did wear skinny jeans, like very tight skinny jeans. It had a shirt obviously, but I didn't wear crop tops or like mesh, anything mesh. But I did wear like short shorts or very tight pants or leggings. And I was showing like my cleavage and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as dress, and I think that also came from music, obviously, because I'm listening to rappers that talk about that stuff. So in my mind, as a female, I'm thinking that's what guys like. So, you know, as a female, we're gonna go to our view on truth music, or secular. We can do secular, how it has an impact on the world. Which secular, I mean, it pretty much be the same thing as we just said. It has, you know, impacts on clothing, how you live, what you buy.
Truth music.
Yeah, we can focus on truth music, but I know secular, you know, artists will talk about buying Lamborghinis and Gucci and stuff, and you see a lot of our people buying that stuff and purchasing more guns for the wrong reasons, and then it was just like a spiral effect. But that also came down from the top elites. They did that on purpose, because they know who we are as a people. They purposely did that so we can, you know, stay the underdog, because they know the truth themselves. As far as secular goes,
I mean, Hassatan's also over that. He's over a lot of stuff, but when it comes to music and our people in the secular world, they're just, I don't know. Sometimes now that I'm in the truth, when I hear secular music, it just makes me think of like people in a trance.
Yeah.
And like I told her before, when I think of secular music, especially rap, I think of like a red room with a whole bunch of people, and they're just like in a trance, just listening to whatever music that I'm hearing is that's the music that I envision in that room, those people dancing to. So, and when I think about it, when I hear it, I just be like, that's what I used to listen to. But it's also a moment where you kind of just stop and praise Yahuwah, because you're like, wow, you had grace and mercy upon you put grace and mercy upon me and removed me from that type of, or I don't say remove me, you saved me so that I didn't have to listen to that type of music anymore. So
hell yeah. So as far as truth music, we can, I guess, do the same stuff or answer the same questions with truth music. So as far as artists, I love all the artists. I don't know, it makes me feel happy. It makes me want to praise the Most High for the stuff that He's brought me from. It makes me happy for our people, as far as the audience is talking about, and a lot of it is very encouraging. I don't think I've heard a sad truth song unless it was like worshiping, which it's not a bad sad, it's not a bad crying, I guess, feeling. It's a worship. It's a good tears. So
I think truth music
very positive.
I think truth music is, for me, comparing secular to truth music, I think how she was saying truth music, it's very uplifting, it's encouraging our people. It also makes me happy to know that there's also artists, not just our age, but even older, going hard for the Most High and doing what they have to do to spread the Basura, to spread this truth. People all the way like across seas are listening to all the truth artists from like, I guess, like being on some of these truth apps or truth radios. You see some people comment. You see some people commenting blues, from. There's another one. KOI.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of
there's a lot of platforms, and that's another thing. Not just it has something to do with music as far as that goes, but there's a lot of platforms and stuff that always talks about uplifting our people, like the magazine, multiple radios, websites, brew businesses, and just, I don't know. I just love the fact that we can have our own and praise the Most High through it all.
Yeah,
we don't have to keep having stuff taken away from us, which goes back. It's also a curse, but it's the fact that we as a people know who we came from, and we can also build businesses and buy and trade and sell amongst our own people, and not have to
buy into this Babylonic system.
Buy into the world as much as we used to. I know we still have to function as a people. We still have to go, job, school, work. Job and work, same thing. But basically,
job, school, work.
We have to still function as a human being on the earth,
even though we're in captivity.
Yeah. But with that being said, we also, being awakened in this truth, we have, like I just said, businesses and stuff that we can, instead of buying Gucci and Balenciaga, we can buy from this brew business or that brew business. And teas and medicines, it's just like, as a people, we just have everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's very encouraging and uplifting, not just through truth music, but like she was saying, through brew businesses, through, sorry y'all, I was hearing something. But brew businesses and different types of platforms that are out there to uplift and encourage our people. So Yeah, it's very uplifting and encouraging, inspiring. I guess there's, well, I feel like you have genres regardless in truth music. So you,
yeah, like R&B. Oh, I guess
I listen to it all in truth
I guess
music.
it would be.
So,
I guess R&B in a way. Yeah, R&B,
rap.
Yeah. You still have worship or gospel. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think because it ain't no country truth music. I ain't heard no country truth music, but
y'all know.
Shoot, if somebody could put me on, go ahead, drop it in the comment or the description.
Praise the
or
Most High.
not the description in the comment box. But I think for me and her, I think the most that we listen to is rap. So
yeah,
just to name a few. Yeah, and R&B. Just to name a few artists. Of course, we listen to our dad, Yahu.
Yahu. We'll link his stuff down below.
Which True Moon.
New Moon.
I'm sorry, y'all. New Moon is out and streaming on all platforms. Just to name a few, I think it's on Deezer, Tidal, Spotify.
It's on Apple Music, SoundCloud,
iTunes.
YouTube. I don't know if you just said that, but
it's
everywhere.
It's out there. So
everywhere.
Just go check that out. Of course, listen to our dad, Yahu. And then I don't know about you, but I don't have no favorite like artist.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
have
artists
favorite.
that I listen to a lot.
Yeah. I know. I think the one I listen to the most, I think, would be No Name Servant.
Mm-hmm.
But I listen to. It's not. I don't just listen to just him. There's a lot of artists that I listen to every day, constantly.
Yeah, like No Name Servant, Hebrew J, Brothers of Faith or BOF, Shaddai War, Akakam, Yapa, J Lutch, Lorvins. This family listen to a lot of Lorvins.
Yes, we do.
Like all albums. It don't matter what album it is.
Malcolm Norwood, she's
Malcolm
like
Norwood.
R&B soul.
Praise. She's like, I don't know. I like her as far when it's praise and worship.
Yeah, or study.
Yeah, I listen to her when studying. Yeah.
Let me go to my Apple Music.
There's so many artists, but I don't think we have to.
Jesher.
Yes.
Or Yesher, yeah. Yaz Israel. She's another one. Hezekiah. Simcha Yahu. Nathaniel Shalom.
Okay, we're not about to name all the artists. There's a lot. So many. It continues. The list goes on and on and on. But I guess that's also another good thing you can say that.
Yeah.
When you have all these truth artists, there's so many to choose from or listen to.
Yeah.
So, I love all my brood people.
Yes. Family.
But yeah.
And if y'all know anybody else that we did not name, obviously, like we just said, there's way more.
There's so many.
Anaviel. We can go Yarden Iman. I pray I said your name right.
Britt, yeah.
Britt, yeah. Yes, there's a lot. But if you know any more, of course, comment below. Tag us, share
or maybe
us.
Somebody who you listen to a lot.
Or if you do music, let us know.
Drop your music.
We can maybe do reviews. Okay. But as far as ways to tell us, you can also tell us in the comment box, or we'll also put our Facebook, Instagram information down below too.
Yep.
So check us out, follow us, we'll follow you back.
Or another genre of music that we listen to is, that's not truth music, but it's, I want to say it's about shooting and killing, but I think it's it's R&B, 90s R&B.
Yeah, in 2000s.
We play it in 2000s R&B. We play it from time to time. We don't play it every day. We don't play it. If anything, we probably play once or twice a month, if that. So, and with that, you also have to use discernment, especially being a single Ak or a Koti out here, especially if you may be
a lot of it dealing with love songs.
Yeah, because a lot of it is love songs. So if you single and you, I don't know,
can't handle that.
If you feel like you can't handle it, you shouldn't listen to it.
Yeah.
So
you can open doors for a lot of stuff.
So with that, you just got to use discernment. But sometimes we be in a car somewhere and we just be like, remember that song, so-and-so? And then we just go and play it, and then we'll just be like on a little run with 90s, 2000 R&B music.
Like to name just a couple. Like New Edition, TLC, the typical
SWV,
yeah.
Lauryn Hill. I'm also a 2000s baby, so I might all those artists. Like,
they're probably 80s too, right?
Child, I don't know.
We don't do it every day, because we're not of the world no more. So,
but yeah,
music now to back then, as far as how it's transitioned. I know, I can start out as far as like rap. Back to secular music. As far as rap, like, you know, when Tupac and Biggie were, well, they're still well known, but I'm saying like when they were producing, actually physically alive and producing music, they were talking about rap and of course drugs and stuff like that. But compared to now, I feel like now it's just way more hardcore. It's way more. It's not. To me, it's not as censored. I also didn't really listen to a lot of their songs. I listened to like the mainstream, like very well known songs. But now they talk about a whole lot of stuff and it's not censored out. It's just put out there. Same thing. Well, R&B is pretty much the same now. I feel like a lot of R&B these days just talks about adult stuff. If you get where I'm going. Yeah, I think back then the music, of course, it was still worldly at the end of the day, but I think now it's just very.
It didn't ramped up. It don't ramped up again. Like it's on a whole nother level.
It's on a whole nother level, yeah.
It's a different type of wicked. It's a new type of wicked. Like,
and also
a
now.
New type of wicked.
Now, the rap songs, not just R&B, but rap songs are now implementing homosexuality. They did back then, but I don't remember listening to songs that talk about that.
On that. Like,
but today,
what's that?
In movies, shows, Lil Nas X.
Yeah, him. I better call him hostile child for real.
That's
he might as well be.
I mean, he danced on his lap, so
something going on because
crazy.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say a new type of wicked like that. It's just,
and it's just out in the open, and that's one of his videos. There's a whole nother video with him dancing in a jail cell with other men.
Can we say that?
Oh,
will you two take it out? Hopefully they don't. But
hopefully they don't. But
anyway,
yeah. As far as I didn't watch, let me also give disclaimer. We didn't hear those songs as far as Lil Nas X. We didn't hear those to actually listen. We being in the truth, there's a lot of stuff in the world that, like movies that you can watch, but you look at it in a different way because you're in the truth. So when I said that, I don't want y'all to think I'm just out here will listen to this music willy-nilly. No, I don't want to listen to that man's music. It's wicked. We already established that. But it's just people. He's a well-known artist. Even people in Israel shared it and was like, y'all look at this. He's just, and then he came out with those shoes.
Yeah,
I don't even remember. Yeah, with the satanic, I think it's pentagram. Anyway, star with the circle, and then it supposedly had real blood in the shoes, and it had triple slits on the side.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, you are crazy, but
it's your face, crazy. But now that we're in the truth music. We're in the truth, listening to truth music, truth artists, and also supporting brew businesses. Yeah. We see things differently. The Most High has allowed us to see things differently, right. And has also allowed our brothers and sisters to see things differently. That's why they rap the way they do, they sing the way they do, they research the way they do, they study the way they do, and all I can say is that it's a true Baraka. It's a true blessing.
Yes, hallelujah.
So,
that's pretty much it.
That's
hallelujah. Hallelujah. If y'all want to see more from us, comment below. Any topics, anything y'all want to talk about, modest fashion, which we can do another video on that too. But
I love me some fashion, child.
Yeah,
I love fashion.
Up.
So if you want to ask me a question about some fashion, you can. but
or just a Q&A or just our testimonies, because if we do our testimonies, we probably gonna have to do part 1, maybe you, or part 2, just me, because testimonies will be long.
Some of our testimonies are already on the channel.
Yeah,
if you go look at Alma and Bot Time, I think there's also that I know there's that
and
Jasper and Sardis.
Girl. Jasper and Sardis. But yeah.
And there's I think it's just that and Alma and Bot.
Because there's bits and pieces of our testimony, but
I guess if you
want like a detailed how we came to the truth, what dates, and
our videos about it be 2 hours each. That's a long. Well, it ain't that long, but it can be.
Yeah, but anything,
lengthy.
Any topic, anything you want to ask us, we would love to answer your question.
Even if you had any questions, like just I don't know. Child, I forgot my thought. It's okay. But yeah, what she said. If you got any clothes, if you got any clothes about fashion, if you got any, I'm done.
Go to bed. So that's it. We're going to put our Instagram and Facebook information down below, along with our father's YouTube link to his album and channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to that while you're on it. But yeah.
And then if you have any more questions, you can also, like she said, you can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram.
If you're female.
Yeah, if you're a female, let's go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah, that's a disclaimer.
Because you have to go to our father, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and go straight to him. Don't DM me. Don't DM her.
Because all we're gonna do is tell our father. That's all we're gonna do. We're not. Yeah, I might not even respond. So, because this order, which that's back in what I want about time. I think that was second. We talked about the order.
It was the second one. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So if any females or coaties have any questions that they would like to ask us, or any questions that you may want to ask us for another video, just DM us on Facebook or Instagram, and
or comment.
Or you can comment too. We respond.
Or coach, you can comment then
on YouTube. You can comment.
YouTube, yes.
But yes. So just go ahead and like, comment, share. Tell your aunties, your grandmas, your sister, your brother. Get it out there. But so all praise to the Most High, Abba Yahu, and
Yahu.
We thank y'all. We love y'all for all y'all support. And this is
Mahalak Yahu.
Me call Yahu from the house of Yahu. As you know, we are the fairest daughters in the land.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Shalom.